어떻게 보면 스웨덴 사람들의 일상에 파고든 거지.
Oh.
Hello. Hi.
But we also use this studio to have events of different sorts. Handovers to customers. So if you ordered your car, you pick it up from here.
굉장히 멋진 정원이 있어요. 여기가 왕의 정원이라는 곳인데 스톡홀름 사람들이 자주 찾는 그런 공원입니다. 굉장히 잘 꾸며놨어요. 물도 이렇게 쭉쭉쭉쭉 나오고 스웨덴인데 이제 아메리칸 바가 있고 저기 보면은 이게 뭐 동상도 있고 아무튼 그래서 요 왕의 정원 바로 옆에 자리 되게 좋은 것 같아요. 여기가 전시장이랑 다른 점은 그냥 차를 판매한다기보다 분위기 보세요. 분위기. 자, 이런 분위기에서 피크닉 나온 거야, 산책 나온 거야. 그러다가 카페 가듯이 어떻게 보면 스웨덴 사람들의 일상에 파고든 거지. 이렇게 지나가다가 그냥 한번 차나 좀 보고 갈까? 그래서 그냥 훅 들어가가지고 구경하다가 나오는 거예요. 그런 목적으로 이 스튜디오 공간을 마련했다고 합니다. 그래서 밖에서 차를 저렇게 좀 볼 수도 있고 시승도 해볼 수도 있고 한번 들어가 보죠. 야, 이 나무들, 이 입구에 들어가는 이 기분이 숲속에 있는 것 같잖아. 꼭 브랜드 전시관이.
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Where we tend to greet anyone who comes in. We of course have our full electric cars here, the C40, the XC40 recharge, some other recharge models that are plug-in hybrids so that you can really see what are the latest products that we have to offer. The cars here are spec'd like our subscription offer suggests. So we have something called Care by Volvo where you pay a fixed fee and service and all insurances are included. So you just pay one fixed amount every month. And you can either have it for 36 months or you can have it for 3 months or 6 or 8 or whatever you choose. So there's a flexible option. We sell cars from here as well. So you can come in here, we'll help you select the right car for you. And you can either place your order while you're still here, or you can go home and you can order the car from your cell phone or computer, and we can still trace it to us if you've entered your contact details into our system here. The space itself is made to remind people of the Swedish environment. The floor is made of concrete, but it's supposed to reminisce of the Swedish west coast cliffs. Sweden is actually the country in the world with the largest number of lakes and largest number of islands. And of course we have a lot of forest, which the walls here are supposed to reflect.
It feels very comfortable here.
It's supposed to give a relaxed atmosphere. We don't want people to be afraid of coming in. It's supposed to feel warm and inclusive. I think something that we'll see more of in the future, not just from Volvo cars, but from many car manufacturers. It's a good way for us to meet people where they actually are. So in Sweden alone, we have some 160 dealerships or retailers, and they're spread all across the country. But for example, if you live in central Stockholm and you don't own a car, then it's usually quite a hassle. You need to take a bus or subway or so to get out to a dealer. Here, since we're centrally located, you can just walk in, order your car, and then you can pick up your car from here if you want to when it arrives and drive off. So you never have to leave the city center. It's also one of the most popular models. People tend to like SUVs here as well. But the V60, we actually don't have it here inside, but we have it outside. That's the best-selling model of any car in Sweden. So people really like station wagons, where you have the big trunk and lots of space. We don't even have the sedans here with Care by Volvo because so many people tend to buy the station wagons instead. It's a lot of people have houses in the countryside or in the mountains, so then you need lots of space to pack up your car. Maybe even put a nice box on the roof so that you can fit your skis in and everything. So you go with your entire family or friends off for the weekend or so, and that's, I think, one of the reasons that people like station wagons. So whenever we launch a new model here, we'll see people coming in, like opening up the trunk, and they're like, "How big is it?" And sometimes they bring their golf bags or their baby carriers and try to see if they fit, which they pretty much always do. And if you look at what a traditional dealer offers, they tend to have a larger number of cars inside. They might not have the same atmosphere. But we also use this studio to have events of different sorts. It can be seminars, it can be mingles, it can be new car launches. So this fall, for example, we're going to launch a brand new model on a brand new platform, same size as the XC90, but it's going to be fully electric. So in November here in the studio and outside in Kungsträdgården, we're going to have the global reveal of that brand new car. You can go upstairs if you would like to see it. So we mainly use it for handovers to customers. So if you ordered your car, you pick it up from here. But we also had the initial public offering when they rang the bell for the Nasdaq Stock Exchange when we were listed last fall. That was done up here as well. So our former CEO, Håkan Samuelsson, was here together with a big group of people. And they stood right over here when they rang the bell to introduce us as a listed company.
Fantastic.
Now it's a bit messy up here because we had a big event here yesterday for, there's an app here in Sweden called Volvo On Demand. So if you have it, you can find a Volvo car parked around the city. You open the car with your cell phone and then you just pay for the time you use the car. They just changed the name from Volvo Cars Mobility to Volvo On Demand. So they had a big internal launch party here yesterday. So that's why it's a bit empty and a little bit messy. You'll have to excuse that. But we'll have a nice terrace. And now it's raining, so we have the awning up. But
Sounds good.
yeah, it's nice. We're waiting for another wall and some heaters, but this is a nice space to mingle, have lunch if it's warm outside, or just space. And the awning here can be fully removed if the weather allows it. You see what it's like. It's normally quite a cozy space, and if we have big events, you can also stand up here for presentations or so on. We build cars for people and for people around our cars as well. So we need to be human-centric in everything that we do. That's also why our mission isn't just to produce cars, but it's to create freedom to move in a personal, sustainable, and safe way, so that you feel that this is something that's adapted to my needs and for my tastes. It's obviously a safe product, since historically we've built cars that are among the safest in the world. That's still something that we do. I don't know if you're aware, but we have a team that goes out to real accidents. So if there's been an accident on the road, they will visit this place, they see what happened, what went wrong, was anyone injured, did anyone die? Was there any way to prevent that death or injury, or was there even any way that we could prevent the accident from happening? And we've visited over more than 40,000 real-life accidents, and that's how we build our cars, based on that data. We also share that data with our competitors so that they can also build safer cars, because if we want to reach one of our visions, which is that no one should be seriously injured or die in a new Volvo car, that means that we have to make the roads safer for everyone, so also our competitors can build safer cars. In Sweden, as such a small country that we are, most people have some sort of relationship to our brand, whether it's that they grew up in the back seat of an old Volvo Amazon, or that their grandfather or family has worked at the factory in Gothenburg or some other place. But a lot of people also feel that they're proud of what Volvo does for the world, that we're a big brand, not just here, but around the world. So people feel that we're more than just an abstract idea of a company. We do our very best to live up to our promises to all of our customers and the people who still dream of having a Volvo car. We're a big brand here in Sweden and Scandinavia in general, and we hope to retain that trust that we get from our customers.
페인트 색깔이 너무 예쁜 것 같아.